Hello everyone, my name is Saurabh Tripathi and welcome to the Current Affairs Interceptor YouTube channel. Today is April 4 and we are going to learn important current affairs for exam point of view. Recently, Onyx missile was in news. It belongs to which country? Onyx missile belongs to Russia. P-800 Onyx and it is a supersonic medium range cruise missile. It travels at a speed of 3000 km per hour and a range of 300 km. It is also known as Russia's BrahMos. As we know, BrahMos is a joint collaboration between India and Russia, and it is also a supersonic missile. It is named after Brahmaputra and Moskva rivers in India and Russia, respectively. So, Brahmaputra River of India and Moskva River of Russia both together form BrahMos. BrahMos has a range of 300 to 400 km. Range can be extended upon requirement. BrahMos can be launched from land, sea, and air-based platforms. It has advanced guiding system. So just as BrahMos, Russia has P-800 Onyx missile system. It is a supersonic cruise missile. Cruise missiles are those missiles who are guided by themselves and travel at a low altitude over long distances. Cruise missiles remain within atmosphere throughout their flight compared to ballistic missiles who travel outside atmospheres and then make re-entry. Cruise missile systems are often equipped with high precision navigation system and they have ability to adjust their own flight. So P-800 is a Russian cruise missile also known as Onyx missile. Russia, also known as Russian Federation, it is a country in East Europe or North Asia. Capital and largest city is Moscow and second largest city is St. Petersburg. President of Russia is Vladimir Putin. Currency is ruble and space agency is called Roscosmos. Russia has enormous amount of oil and natural gas resources and it supplies most of its oil and natural gas throughout the Europe. World Food Waste Index 2024 report highest amount of food waste and it is done by events, offices, households or factories. Surprisingly, lots of foods are wasted through households. World Food Waste Index is published by United Nations Environment Program UNEP. UNEP is headquartered in Nairobi, Kenya. Kenya is an African country. So households waste around 60% of total food waste compared to the notion that in parties or in events most of the foods are wasted. They are also wasting lots of food, but household constitutes a major chunk of food wasted throughout the around 783 million people face hunger crisis and 1/3 of the population face food insecurity. Food insecurity means uncertainty about having food. We don't know if they have food tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We don't have any idea. So this is called food insecurity, and it is a very worrying situation all around the world, given that lots of the foods are wasted throughout the households, which can be prevented. It also observed that countries which are hotter in climate waste food a lot, and the reason behind it attributed to lack of cold facility, like refrigeration at homes. So most of the foods are thrown away at the end of the day or just after lunch or dinner, as food are not stored properly compared to in cold countries where without refrigeration food stays safe for longer period of time for consumption. So World Food Waste Index is released by UNEP. UNEP is headquartered in Nairobi, Kenya. Households amount to 60% of the global food wastage. Countries who have hot climate often waste food a lot compared to the cold countries. Global Biofuel Alliance was initiated by India and how many countries have joined it? So Global Biofuel Alliance was proposed by India during G20 summit in India, and including India, 8 countries have joined it, and apart from that, 12 world organizations such as UN, World Bank, etc. have also joined this Biofuel Alliance initiative presented by India. Biofuels, are organic matter. They may be living, they may be not non-living. They comes under renewable category as they reduce very few amount of greenhouse gases. So Global Biofuel Alliance So Global Biofuel Alliance has been joined by 8 countries including India, supported by 19 countries and 12 world organizations. It is an initiative to act as a knowledge pool so that member countries can share best practices to increase renewable energy consumption over fossil fuel consumption to reduce global temperature rise by 1.5 degrees centigrade compared to pre-industrial levels. We have already discussed about it, as Global Biofuel Alliance was launched by India during G20 summit in September, and you can have a look at it. And we move to next one. Military exercise Sada Tanseek is conducted between which countries? India and Oman, Saudi Arabia and Egypt, Iran and India, India and Saudi Arabia. So it is between India and Saudi Arabia. It is a bilateral exercise carried out in Rajasthan in January 2024 to enhance capability and interoperability among countries. Sada Tanseek. Sada means forever. It is proposed by India, and Tanseek means coordination. This word is proposed by Saudi Arabia. So Sada Tanseek means forever cooperation. Saudi Arabia is a Middle Eastern country. Its capital is Riyadh and currency is Saudi Riyal. Crown Prince and Prime Minister is Mohammed bin Salman. Recently, Saudi Arabia is going to participate in Miss Universe 2024. It is the first time in history Saudi Arabia is going to participate, and the contestant from Saudi Arabia is Rumi Al Khatani. Miss Universe 2024 will be 73rd Miss Universe pageant and it will be held at Mexico City first time. Saudi Arabia is also going to head chair of UN Commission on the Status of Women CSW. It will chair UN Forum on Women's Rights and Gender Equality. Please remember this question, it is very important. Recently, India and Kyrgyzstan joint military exercise was carried out, and what is the name? Kard, Khanjar, Zambia or Kama? It is Khanjar. India-Kyrgyzstan joint military exercise is a bilateral exercise to increase cooperation and interoperability among forces. Kyrgyzstan is a Central Asian country. It is a landlocked country. Capital is Bishkek, which is also a large city. Language is Kyrgyz and currency is Kyrgyzstan Som. Bishkek Declaration was part of 19th Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It was held in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan in June 2019. Bishkek Declaration typically includes regional security, economic cooperation, cultural exchange and counter-terrorism efforts. Indian Coast Guard ship is on visit to as part of overseas deployment. Cambodia, Morocco, Oman or Vietnam? It is Vietnam. The Indian Coast Guard ship ICG pollution control vessel Samudra Pehredar. Please remember this name, it is very important. Indian Coast Guard pollution control vessel Samudra Pehredar made a port call at Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam as part of its ongoing overseas deployment to ASEAN countries. The visit includes professional interactions focusing on marine pollution response, maritime research, search and rescue, and maritime law enforcement. Prior to Ho Chi Minh City, the vessel visited Manila and Philippines earlier this year. So what is ASEAN and what is this visit about? ASEAN means Association of Southeast Asian Nations, and it was formed under Bangkok Declaration in 1967. Headquartered in Jakarta, Indonesia, there are 10 countries which are part of ASEAN. Remember this, India is not part of ASEAN. So Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand and Vietnam are part of ASEAN countries. Samudra Pehredar is a pollution control vessel and it is going to Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City is the largest city in Vietnam. Cooperation between Indian Coast Guard and Vietnam Coast Guard. Vietnam is a Southeast Asia. Language is Vietnamese and currency is Vietnamese Dang. Capital is Hanoi, please remember the city. And largest city is Ho Chi Minh City. Prime Minister is Pham Minh Chinh. So these were today's current affairs. And if you have any doubt or any feedback, Please let me know in comment section. I will try to answer your queries. I will take your feedback into account. If you have enjoyed this session, please like this video, subscribe to this channel so that you can get timely update, and it will also motivate me to make more videos for you in future. I promise you, I will work hard every day and bring you more amazing content in a better manner. Please stay with me and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.